The evening of Thursday, the 25th of July, 2025, descended over Montecito at 8 p.m. plus 07, the estate's lights glowing softly as a cool breeze rustled the palm trees. Prince Harry sat in his home office, staring at his phone with a mix of excitement and nerves. For weeks, he'd been captivated by Elena Voss, a 5-year-old nurse at a local clinic who'd treated him for a minor sprain during a polo match. Her kind eyes, gentle touch, and witty banter had lingered in his mind, a stark contrast to the stresses of royal life and his strained marriage with Meghan. At 8:15 p.m., Harry decided to act on his crush. He faked a fever by holding a hot water bottle to his forehead, then called the clinic's emergency line. "I think I'm coming down with something. Can Elena come?" he asked, his voice hoarse from practice. The receptionist, recognizing the voice, dispatched Elena at 8:30 p.m., her arrival at 8:45 p.m., sparking the plan. Harry pretended to be sick to get care from the nurse to have a chance to get close to his crush. Elena arrived at 9 p.m., her medical bag in hand, her smile professional as she checked his temperature. 99 degrees, not too bad, but let's monitor, she said, her touch sending a shiver through him unrelated to any fever. Harry, feigning weakness, chatted with her about her day, her hobbies, drawing her in with his charm. At 9:15 p.m., Meghan walked in from her meeting, her face contorted in concern. "Harry, what's wrong?" she asked, but Harry's eyes lingered on Elena, his plan unfolding. Meghan, sensing the flirtation, frowned but stayed silent as Elena administered a fake exam. At 9:30 p.m., Elena left, promising to check back, and Harry's heart raced. He'd gotten her number for follow-up. But at 9:45 p.m., Meghan confronted him. "You weren't sick, you were flirting with the nurse." Harry denied, but at 10 p.m., a leaked clinic log, sold by a staffer for a payout, hit the Daily Mail. Harry pretended to be sick to get care from the nurse, to have a chance to get close to his crush. The headline spread like wildfire, amassing 5 million views in minutes. The crisis erupted at 10:15 p.m. when the log detailing Harry's faked symptoms and request for Elena hit social media, sparking speculation. Was it an affair, a midlife crisis, or a sign of marital trouble? By 10:30 p.m., number Harry fake sick trended globally, memes flooding the internet of Harry as a lovesick prince. Paparazzi swarmed the gates, drones buzzing overhead, capturing the chaos as Meghan paced the living room, tears welling. At 10:45 p.m., Meghan clutched Harry's arm. "This is humiliating, how could you?" she insisted, but Harry defended. "It was innocent, I just wanted to talk to her." The argument escalated at 11 p.m., a glass shattering as she shouted, "You're crushing on a nurse while our marriage crumbles?" At 11:15 p.m., Elena called, worried, "Is this true? I thought you were really sick." Harry's plan backfired. The conversation leaked at 11:30 p.m. by a hacker, fueling the fire with 10 million views by 11:45 p.m. At midnight, Buckingham Palace issued a furious statement. "The Crown is disappointed and will investigate this deception." William, at 12:15 a.m. on the 26th of July, leaked a call to the Sun, his tone sharp. "Harry's fake sickness for a crush shames the family. Meghan's drama probably drove him to it." King Charles, silent until 12:30 a.m., called an emergency council, his voice grave. "This crush nonsense dishonors the monarchy. Cut ties if needed." At 12:45 a.m., Harry found a hidden text on Meghan's phone from her friend. "Harry's nurse crush is cute, go for it." "You're mocking me behind my back?" he yelled at 1 a.m. Meghan sobbed. "It's just talk, you started this with your deception." The confession deepened the rift, a door slamming at 1:15 a.m. The media frenzy peaked at 1:30 a.m. when CNN aired expert analysis, labeling it a royal midlife crisis, with 15 million views. At 1:45 a.m., donors to their charity threatened to pull £3 million, blaming the embarrassment. At 2 a.m., Meghan's PR team quit, overwhelmed. Harry, at 2:15 a.m., faced a call from his publisher. "This kills the book," contract paused. At 2:30 a.m., a legal notice arrived from the palace, demanding a public apology or loss of titles, the crisis escalating. The drama intensified at 2:45 a.m. when a judge ordered the leak's source investigated. But at 3 a.m., more leaks surfaced texts from Harry to Elena. "Can't stop thinking about you." At 3:15 a.m., William called Harry. "Your crush on a nurse is pathetic. Leave Meghan or lose everything." Harry, at 3:30 a.m., confronted Meghan again. "Did you leak this?" he yelled, She sobbed, "No, the palace did to humiliate you." The accusation deepened the rift, but at 3:45 a.m., a SWAT team arrived, serving a morality probe order. The scene aired live at 4 a.m., with number Harry Crush trending at 20 million views. Harry's deception turned to a fight at 4:15 a.m. when he hacked the staffer's email, finding palace payments to leak the log. "It's a palace plot," he cried at 4:30 a.m., leaking it and igniting outrage. At 4:45 a.m., the insider confessed, the twist deepening. At 5 a.m., Harry recorded a video, airing at 6 a.m. "We're victims of palace manipulation." Number Harry victim trended. The fallout hit at 7 a.m. Charles blamed Harry publicly, but a leaked memo at 7:15 a.m. showed William's involvement. At 8 a.m., her lawyer claimed conspiracy, but the texts were authentic. At 9 a.m., Harry flew to London, confronting William at 5 p.m. local time. "Your plot failed," he yelled. William denied, but at 5:15 p.m., a palace insider confessed to the setup. The climax came at 6 p.m. when Meghan arrived, demanding to see Charles. At 6:15 p.m., she burst into the council room, sobbing, "Your deception ends now." The confession fueled a family meltdown. At 7 p.m., Charles relented, condemning the plot. At 7:15 p.m., the insider's arrest confirmed palace ties, but at 7:30 p.m., a new text leaked, twisting the plot. At 0 p.m., a joint statement aired, "We unite against manipulation." But at 8:15 p.m., a leak suggested Meghan staged the crush, fueling debate. At 9 p.m., Harry and Meghan reunited, their bond tested. At 10 p.m., the palace locked down, protesters chanting number "Justice for Harry." At 11 p.m., a court date was set for the 1st of August. At midnight, Meghan broke down on live television. "The fake sickness is a lie they tried to break us." The nurse crush had sparked chaos, leaving scars.